Dear learners, I welcome you all to this online teaching session. Today we will discuss about experimental design. There are three basic principles of experimental design. Principle of replication, principle of randomization, and third is principle of local control. One by one we will learn about each principle. Now principle of replication, the experiment should be repeated more than once. Each treatment should be applied on more than one experimental units to increase the accuracy. So as per principle of replication, the experiment should be repeated. Next is principle of randomization. Randomization provides protection against extraneous factors. It reduces the experimental error. So when the principle of randomization is followed, it provides protection against extraneous factor and hence the experimental error will be reduced. Third is principle of local control. In this, the experimental error is made to vary deliberately over a wide range in such a way that variability is measured and eliminated from the study. There are two types of experimental design: informal experimental design and formal experimental design. Informal experimental design uses less sophisticated form of analysis, while formal experimental design uses more sophisticated form of analysis. Today we will focus on informal experimental designs. There are three types of informal experimental design. First is before and after without control design. Second is after only with control design. And third is before and after with control design. Now first design, that is before and after without control design. In this design, a single test group or area is selected. So here the group will be single and it will be test group or experimental group only. And the dependent variable is measured before introduction of the treatment. So before introduction of the treatment, the dependent variable is measured. Then treatment is given, and then after again the dependent variable is measured. The effect of treatment can be measured by subtracting the phenomena or activity by minusing the level of phenomena after treatment and before treatment. So this is the test group or test area. So level of phenomena or level of activity before treatment is X, then treatment is given, and then once the treatment is over, again that phenomena or activity is measured. So what will be the treatment effect? The treatment effect will be Y minus X, means the activity or phenomena after treatment minus activity or phenomena or results before treatment. Next is after only with control design. Here two groups are selected. One will be experimental group or test group and another will be control group or control area. The dependent variable is measured in both the groups at the same time. Treatment impact is assessed by subtracting the value of the dependent variable in control group from its value in the test group. So here there will be two groups and the treatment is introduced to the test group only. Control group we don't have to give any treatment. We have to give the treatment to the test group or experimental group. The dependent variable is then measured for both the group, that is treatment group or test group and control group. The treatment impact is assessed by subtracting the value of dependent variable in the control group from its value in the test group. So as per this image, there are two areas or two groups, test group or experimental group or test area and control group or control area. Treatment we have to give to the experimental group or test group only, and you have to measure the phenomena, level of phenomena without treatment, that is Z, and level of phenomena after the treatment. So treatment effect will be Y minus Z. Last is before and after with control design. In this design, again two groups are selected, that is experimental group and control group, and the dependent variable is measured in both the groups for an identical time period before treatment. So we have to select two groups, and before the treatment we have to measure dependent variable for both the groups, and that is before treatment, and then after treatment is given, and again the dependent variable is measured for both the groups. The effect of treatment is measured or determined by subtracting the change in the dependent variable in control group from the change in dependent variable in the test group. So this is the test area or test group, and here the control area or control group. So we have to give the treatment to the test group only, but the difference here is that we have to measure the dependent variable for both the group and before the treatment and after the treatment. So in test area or experimental group or experimental area, level of phenomena before treatment is X, then treatment is given, then level of phenomena after the treatment will be Y. In case of control group or control area, the level of phenomena without treatment A is measured, and again after certain period of time, though the treatment is not given, the same phenomena or same dependent variable is measured again, that is Z. So treatment effect is equal to Y minus X minus Z minus A. This is the reference which is used to prepare this presentation. I thank you all for patiently listening and have a good day.